again, Hallie. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
As if I could run away from this. Nah, don't worry. I won't run away, I said with a smirk.
That's good to hear. Today's your first day as an official member, Hallie. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Siri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying manga and manga.
Manga is literature!
There's the quote, which I totally agree with. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Hallie always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. The memory of the incident came to me. I was supposed to teach her how to cook breakfast, and her toaster exploded. Good thing I acted quick. Wait, this wasn't in the script? Is the program generating past events as well? Yeah, question, not a statement.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Hallie can become good friends too.
Sayori. Sayori, please read the room. Oh wait, you can't. You're still stuck with the script.
Harry even brought you something today, you know.
Wait, Sayori.
Really? For me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, but it's really not. What do I do?
Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it, if you wanted.
Whoa. I had forgotten how cute Yuri can be. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Alright, everyone's beginning to settle down. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner, with Monica occasionally stealing glances at my direction. Oh, in my direction, maybe. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet, reading her manga, I suppose. You would probably want to make that a comma and continue the sentence. Can't stand around here doing nothing.
Ugh!
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot! What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Yeah. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Much better! Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world!
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls. Right, this is her favorite manga, isn't it?
Huh? Have you read this before?
Uh-oh. No. What gave you that idea?
It's the tone of your voice! It sounds like you recognize the series!
May have saw it once when I walked past the bookstore. May have seen it once. But I must have forgotten about it since it doesn't really pique my interest. I mean, it's meant for girls, right?
Well, Hallie, consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. In contrast to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which features manly men striking manly poses, this isn't something that I'll usually consider reading, not in public at least.
Don't just stand there.
Whoa. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Yeah? Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Well, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but I gotta follow the script, sorry. So this manga is mainly about 4 friends in high school. The main 4 girls in the story have the ability to transform into magical girls, but the plot isn't focused on them fighting bad guys. It focuses more on how they live their lives as ordinary people, with the occasional problem that needs to be solved using their magical powers. It's more like a slice-of-life manga with fantasy elements put into the mix. Never really read slice-of-life mangas before, so this is quite new to me. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have plot, or have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of their romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts that I guarantee one of them will make you cry like a baby.
Oh, really? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power.
Good save.
Feels a bit weird to react to her pushing me when I already know that it's going to happen. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well,
Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something.
yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like, I would never get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable.
Yup, her love of baking comes from this manga. She's got talent, ain't nothing to be ashamed of. Yet her pride won't let her admit it, I suppose.
No CGs for you this time. You've seen this before, no need to repeat it again.
I feel like that about a lot of this. What the what? I thought something was supposed to happen then and there. Huh. We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement whenever she's talking about the characters in the story. Which is cute. The characters in the manga are quite cute too. Pretty sure they didn't exist in the original DDLC script. Reading it now, I can clearly see pictures and words on the page, forming a coherent and interesting story. One are incoherent. Only now that I realize that, I have never actually read any of this in the previous playthroughs. The script said I read it, but in reality, there is nothing on the pages that I could remember. It's like reading a book in a dream, and now things are different. Slowly but surely, the world's becoming more and more real. Reading manga together with Natsuki is really fun.
Natsuki,
Eh?
can you come over here really quick? Sayori and I need to speak to you about a few things for club activities.
Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry, it won't take long. Though you do look pretty cozy over there.
Eh? Ah!
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but... Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
You sure?
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. To be honest, it's not bad. Quite a refreshing genre for me. I might be able to finish it all today. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Now! I glanced over to Yuri. Yuri's still reading her book. The cover of her book. Right, she bought another copy of the same book for me to read. Whoops. I think she noticed me looking at her. This is the flag of our foreign erection in the script, right? Did that song just start over again? She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book that you gave me, right?
I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
It's quite cute when she's flustered, to be honest. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
I see. Cute. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about, anyway?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Hallie?
Not really. But I can certainly give it a try, so don't worry.
I see.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those kinds of things. She's shy, polite, and mature on the outside, but on the inside, she's quite different. And she likes to cut herself for pleasure. No, bad memory, that's Monica's doing. Shut up, me!
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plan.
Huh.
I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. That's actually quite interesting, really.
Well, alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please, stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
No, that's fine. No time like the present. Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it, right? Let me just get the... I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
All right.
I open the book and start reading the prologue of the novel. Yup, I knew it. I don't remember reading any words in this book at all from the previous playthroughs either. The script only needed me to imply that I read something. The contents of the book isn't relevant since it derives from the snippets of information provided by Yuri regarding the book's plot. And the players, your imagination. With the world becoming real due to the program, I can read all real sentences from the book. I can read paragraphs of coherent text. Just like my experience actually reading Parfait Girls, I now can understand the contents of this book. It's a very nice experience. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I glance over. Yup. Instead of looking at her own book, Yuri's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot.
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Hey, relax, it's fine. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. I thought we weren't allowed CGs. No, we ain't gonna be acting strange. We've done this before. There we go.
Whoops, don't do it for me. Time to get this CG out of here.
It's happened again. I'm still sitting next to Yuri, but something's missing. What did you do, Monica? What the heck is a CG anyway?
Are you okay? Are you ready?
Eh?
To turn the page?
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. We continue the first chapter in silence. With this book and my mind being unaffected by the script, it is actually quite an interesting experience. The words turn into images in my head, my imagination turning the sentences into animated scenes as if I'm watching a film play out. I can't stop turning the pages. Yuri catches my pages, but she doesn't ask me to slow down. Maybe it's because she has read it before, or is she not really reading since she's still following the script? I choose to believe in the former. I must say, I thought I would enjoy novels, but I'm surprised by how entertained I am right now.
Okay, everyone.
Hmm.
I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales, looking disappointed.
Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. That makes 2 books for me to read, I suppose. Oh well, I got a lot of spare time anyways. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. At the same moment, Monica walks towards me.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Nope, I was talking to Lucifer. Oh no. I can't believe I have completely forgotten all about it. I was so tired I dropped and slept like a log once I had fallen into my bed. Once I passed. Monica smirked. Oh.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. Help.
Do you really think it will be that easy to defy the script?
But Monica...
This is a reminder for you that you are never the one in control. Prepare to embarrass yourself in front of... Wait, huh? What?
Hello there, Hallie. Days? Oh, thank God you're here. Help me, please. Do not worry, my child.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you? What's with the carrots?
She's not the only one who can skip the script. Allow me to rectify it. Poem game something or other. What was that? I didn't read it in time. I'm lazy. Actually, I was coughing. It was the real secret. Skipping sequence. Okay. At least we can skip some parts of vanilla. Jeez. What just happened? Hello?
Your poem was great, Holly.
Truly impressive.
It's not bad, I give you that.
It does have a certain charm to it.
Well, one by one, they left to exchange their own poems to each other. Monica does not seem pleased. Thank you so much, Days. No, thank you so much. End of sentence. Days. Separate sentence. Woo!